All right, so welcome once again to Danicom YouTube channel or TV on YouTube. Uh, you are most welcome. You are most welcome. This is a program that we will be bringing your way from time to time. We are going to be bringing seasoned men of God that will be helping us do this topic. I mean, discussing this topic into details. So we are going to look at what is the name? The Christian youth, its marriage life. And so, as I said, we have been joined by the seasoned man of God, all the way from Accra. And we have came in all the way from Ahafo Ano in the southeast district. So, as I started the introduction, this is a program that will be coming your way from time. The program is the Christian youth, its marriage life, and how to balance it with work. We are blessed to have a seasoned man of God who, in this our generation, if you just go online and you Google for his name, you just go online and you Google for his name, you will see all about this man that I am talking about. He is no other person than the man of God, who is Apostle Eric Okai, the founder. He's the founder of a church. I will give that one for him to do the introduction himself. He's the founder of a church, and then he is also a director of a marriage institute. And so, if you have just joined the conversation, this is a program, on Danicom. One of our modus operandi is to educate people and also to guide people when it comes to things that seems too difficult. We break it down for you. So if you have followed this channel for long, with regards to technology, with regards to other things, we break it down for you. So we are bringing your way marriage session related to work and how to balance it as a Christian youth. And so today's discussion is going to be interesting. If you have a question, you can just post it. If you have a challenge, you can post it. He is a seasoned marriage counselor with a church himself, and then also an institute that grooms married couples. With time, you get to know this man very well. And so, without wasting much more time, I'll welcome my guests to all my followers and subscribers. The topic we are discussing for today is the Christian youth, his work or her work, and how to blend it or balance it with the marriage life. Man of God, you're welcome. My guests are all online. They are watching. I know questions will be coming very soon. And so I'll give you the platform to introduce yourself. I have already done some, bits, but you can add more to it to make it more lively. Thank you for joining.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Christian. And those who are watching online, my name is Apostle Eric Okai. I'm a married man with one wife. And then, and then also uh, fasting for some time now. The Lord has been faithful, married for 20 years. That experience will bring something to the table because I've been telling people that the moment you get to a time when you feel to be loved, then you must take your time and learn about love. Because this love is good, but unable to learn and then know how to go about things can destroy you as well. And so we don't want people to be destroyed. We want people to enjoy the gift of God as love. So we can all, be happy on this earth. And so today on this program, we are bringing some pills, some bulletins that are going to help people to be able to find love and enjoy their love. Marriage is good because two is better than one. So when you have somebody joining you in your life as a partner, they're good to go. But we need to ask ourselves, why
I
is it that,
love, I love the
yes,
keyword.
yes, why is it that what is supposed to benefit us is rather, destroying us? Is it we spend money to go to do our makeups, we go to the spa, we go to the boutique, we go to the market, we buy what we want, but we have not taken time to spend some time to work on our love issues. And these are knowledge based. That you see, the things you don't know, they are the things that will kill you and destroy you. So for this channel, we have come to stay. We're going to bring you educative, I mean, uh, um, things that are very educative that will help you become so solid with your love issues. And so tonight, those of you who are watching, just stay tuned. We have something special for you. On this channel, don't miss it. When we are ready to come on live and you get the notification, just just come. Stop all that you are doing and join us, because we have some stuff that are going to build you up, so that you don't weep. You know that for me, I get many calls. People call me and they are weeping, they are crying. So I always want to learn, and I always talk to people how they can manage their love issues. Today, we are talking about the 9 biggest secrets in marriage.
Yeah, it's true.
Yes.
When it comes to issues of marriage,
Mm.
people are having a lot of challenges.
Oh
And
yes.
so we are going to
Yes.
use this opportunity to help people find the right answers to
Good.
problems.
Good.
And so
Good.
before we go, we will put your number online as well. People that want to join your WhatsApp group as a man of God and as a counselor, those that want to
Mm.
learn or also want to ask for special prayers, we will do that. So, as
So
my speaker just said, or my guest just said, if you have just joined us and you want to take lessons from this particular program, just click on the subscription button, hit on the notification bell. So anytime we come live with matters relating to marriages, your work with God, and how to balance it with your work, it becomes, a plus for you to get the alert. You know, there are priorities that human beings are supposed to set in life. So we are going to ask the man of God. Today, we are now introducing the program. And introducing the program is going to be about your Christian life, your work life, and your marriage life. Man of God, these three things,
mm,
as a man of God, I want to first ask if you want to set a priorities, if you want to set priorities, which one, which one will you first place on top? And then which one will help you overcome all the other ones without challenges?
okay. So those of you who are watching us, I want you to share the link, because there's going to be a lot of releases this morning. You know me, when I talk about marriage and marriage styles, I want to release. And when I release, I make sure it brings the deliverance that we want. I don't need to lay my hands on you, but the moment I bring the release, you are delivered and you become free, because it's knowledge based. So Mr. Timothy, your question again, because I was trying to bring in the 9 secrets in marriage. So those of us online can be able to get a gist of what we are bringing on this platform. So I don't know what you were asking. What were you
My
asking?
question is,
Yeah,
My
please go
question
ahead.
is, as a man of God, before we even dive into the section of marriage, I am asking, since you are a man of God, we are talking about Christian youth, his marriage life, and work balance. Which one, in terms of certain priorities, will you first consider? Should I consider my marriage life? Should I consider my work? If I want to balance my work and my marriage life, how do I make a blend? Before we even
Okay.
come to the aspect that we are going to talk about this morning, that is marriage itself.
So we should know that some things come after the other. For instance, you cannot marry if you are not working. uh, work is very important. Work is very so you cannot skip work and jump to marriage. So in order of preference or priority, work is good. Work comes before marriage. I advise people to find work, find job, means of income before they venture into love. Yes, I mean small love, small money, small love. In Ghana here, in our local language, we call it sikakakra or dokakra. So you need to uh, put your priorities right. But no matter how much money you make, love follows because you then want to settle down. You then want to,
Okay, correct.
start making life with somebody. But the priority is that you need to get a job. You need to find yourself, earning some income before. Because when it comes to marriage and relationship, there are expenses. There are bills you have to pay as a man, as a woman. So work is good. You need to find a job. When you become so stable, and then you can cater for somebody, cater for children, pay school fees, pay light bills, feeding of the children and all that. Then you can be able to think about getting a partner to join you in your life. So work is first. I'll admit that work is first. Then we come to marriage. But on the other hand, also we have many people whose focus is on their job. You are in your 30s, you are in your 40s, you are still pursuing job, education, job. You are not going to be happy. You are not going to be happy because 30s to 40s, to 50s, and you are still pursuing your degree, your masters. You still want to get a higher pay, and you have not even thought of how you can settle down. It becomes problematic. I know people who will say they don't want to marry. That one there is true. If you don't want to marry, you don't want to settle down, you are good to go. Pursue all the certificates and then in life and then go on. That is your cup of tea. But you get to a certain age, you must be able to balance your work issues and your relationship issues because they are matters that you cannot overlook. They are part of us. And you see,
Correct.
so far as we are on this earth, these are all part of our life and we cannot escape them.
I think my guest is already heated, and if you are watching or you are listening and you have a question, you can just send the question. We will read the questions for him to answer them as time goes on. But then the way he's heated, it's going to be interesting in the next 1 hour, and so you can just share the link, invite somebody. I heard him say he was going to release when it comes to talking about marriage. So he's going to release a lot of information right now. And so you can invite somebody, let the person come, share the link, let's learn together. Knowledge indeed is power. Lack of knowledge, my people perish. And
Perish.
so for you to be successful in your marriage life, there are some knowledge that you are supposed to acquire. For you to be successful in your business or academics, there are some knowledge that you are supposed to acquire. Everything in this world has got a key that will open that particular door for you to enter. And so he's going to open some keys or he's going to release some keys for us. By the end of the lesson, you are supposed to go home with at least one or two keys that will change your married life as a youth, as a Christian youth, and how to balance it with your work. So, man of God, let me ask this question. Marriage is beautiful, you mentioned, and it's an intentional journey that somebody is supposed to enter into. So you don't just wake up and say, I am going into marriage. It's something you plan for. My question is, what makes it work? Is it magic or luck?
No, you see, there is nothing like much in marriage or luck. Many a times on the side of magic, it it happens unexpectedly because you may find a partner who truly loves you and you do love the person. It's magic. On the luck aspect, you may find a partner who from a wealthy home that humbles him or herself and even want to apologize to you. Luck. So some of these things they come unexpected. But about 99% of the enjoyment or the benefit in marriage, you must work. About 99% of everything that was in marriage, you have to work it out. You must work it out. And working it out, there are some differences that we need to balance ourselves. We don't look at. You understand? There are things that you can't work out. For instance, if I don't respect, if I lack respect, you cannot marry me, because even if you marry me, you can't change me and you can't change who I am. There are some things that you can't change about people. And so you must be able to open your eyes and you know how you go about it. You must be able to open your eyes that there are things that you cannot change. You just have to manage about your partner. Just manage the only way. But going into your marriage, there are things that you need to look out for that will help you. 99% of who we are as partners, we need to work it out. From relationship out to marriage, you must work it out. Other than that, you cannot be happy. Other than that, your expectations will fall short. Because whatever I'm expecting from you, Danny, I may be wrong if I don't take my time to work things out. And I'm able to come out myself. If I want to be good, if I want you to be good to me, I must be good to you. If I want you to give me, I must give you. If I want you to love me, I must show love to you. So it's how we work this out. And it is not just by day, it takes years to polish marriage. It takes years to polish a marriage. For a marriage to look so beautiful and glorious, couples have to work on themselves from time to time to be able to attain that perfection where they want to be. Please, are you here with me?
All right. So thank you very much for that submission. But I want to ask, you mentioned that there are some things that, yeah, there are some things you are supposed to work on, meaning there are some things you can change. On Danicom TV or Danicom channel on YouTube, all we do is to give people step by step education. We give them, some kind of information that will be difficult to forget. So, mention at least two or three specific things that someone can be able to work on in marriage that will enable their marriage life as Christians be successful.
So the very first thing we need to understand is that if you are in a relationship, it is better you fail than you fail in marriage. So it is first education I want to give people. That if you're in a relationship now, if you're not okay, it's better you quit. Let us know you have failed. It is better to fail in a relationship. It is better to say, I cannot continue. It is better to say, because of one or two issues, brother, sister, I'm sorry, I can't continue. That one, me, I'll clap for you. Why? Because you must be able to determine what we call the red flags, the things that your partner is doing that puts you off. Maybe you have complained on one or two or three issues, and the person is not willing to stop. Let me give you an example. You have a guy who visits you, and then when um, he comes to your house and start insulting you. Well, my sister, my girlfriend, you are mad, you are mad, you are not correct. And you say, my dear, that's not how we talk. Please, if you don't understand anything, ask me. Don't use the word I'm mad, I'm this, I'm not correct, I'm that, I'm that. Even in public, he still goes about to abuse. You keep telling him that that's not the way you are. Even if you have done something wrong, you should correct you. Than using abusive words on you. Number two, a guy who wants to hit you, who wants to abuse you physically. You have seen all these signs and you say, "What you go and pray?" No, it's not prayer. It's about you saying you are sorry, you can't continue. It will help you. So There are signs we call red flags that you should be able to look out from your partner that you are not okay. You have complained one or two or three. He's not prepared to change. This one, don't wait until you and the person go to the altar. And now you are come to pray about it. That may the Lord help you to change. It will not change. It will not change. You can't change it. So, number one is that be prepared to fail in a relationship than to go to the altar
So,
and say that you are okay.
so
You
are
don't
you
want to
saying
backtrack.
red flags?
Please
Go
continue.
on.
Continue, please. Please continue.
So I was asking, red flags are the same as the thing that you can change in marriages, right?
No,
And
red
who
flags are
must
the things that
initiate the red
no, no,
flags?
no, 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 no. The red flags are the things that you don't like. It puts you off from your partner. But I mean, you are still saying that when you marry the person, you are going to pray. When I marry him, I'll go and pray. When I'll go and pray. I can change you. These are red flags, and you can't do anything about it.
Okay, so with this, it means when you are in a relationship and you see red flags, you're supposed to do something about it before you even get married. And now the program we are having is the Christian youth, is marriage life and that of the job or the work he's doing. So we are having in mind that the person is already married and is in marriage or is in marriage.
Okay.
So what will make that person stay in marriage and be successful or happy in marriage? We will come to those that are maybe about getting married and the thing that you will put out there. So maybe that will be a conversation for some other time when we get you online. But then this one is those that are already in it. What they can actually do. We have been seeing your videos online, Facebook, TikTok, and other things, and I'm saying, hey, wow, are these people now dating or they are married? So sometimes when you are dating is different from when you are married. So we want to kind of separate the two. Those that are dating, we can now say if you see red flags, take care. But those that are already married, things that will actually happen for them to be successful or happy in the marriage.
So we need to understand that from the onset of your marriage, there were things that were bringing the two of you together. There were things that the man was doing, the woman was doing. It was active. I mean, it was the process. I mean, has still ending. I mean, the man was doing something. The woman was doing something. It kept the fire burning. It kept the fire going. And I need to stress that for married couples, the moment they settle down in their 1 year or 2 years of their marriage, they stop doing the things that they were doing from the beginning. They stop doing them. And that is a very big issue for many marriages. Many marriages. Some, when they married, they were bathing together.
So the question is
They were
why
eating
do they
together.
stop?
So there are so many factors that contribute to them stopping those actions that were promoting the goodwill and that friendly love in that marriage life. There were a lot of things. A lot of things. For instance, if we got married and I am always giving to my wife and my wife is also giving to me. But at the point I saw that the woman is still giving, and whatever I get, I want to hide. I've become so selfish now. My interest on the woman has gone down. My focus on my wife has gone down. It means that I may shift my attention. So the moment I shift my attention, my wife begin to realize that this man, the way he was acting towards me has gone down. Definitely, her side will also go down. And when her side goes down, it means that something needs to get amiss or missing from the two of them. So it's hand in hand. It's not one sided. I know you see me keep posting me and my wife pictures because I see that those things we do them for so many years and we still do them. because it
Yeah.
brings the fire. You know, nobody is catching my attention. Only person catching my attention. So I must keep doing the things we started doing from the beginning. If I want to see the love grow from one strength to the other, things that we started doing, we must keep doing them. For instance, let me add the last one. For instance, the issue of sex. Danny, let me say this, that many marriages are going down as a result of sex. Familiarity, had enough, I've enjoyed her enough,
I
let
think
me push her
I think it's
away.
I think it's too early. We will come to that side. So you can't talk about marriage without sex. You can't talk about marriage without romance. So this is the
so
first part
so
that we are bringing. I
yeah,
mean, this is
so
the
you know
very
what?
first time. So
Yeah, so you know
we
what?
will
So you
just
know what? There
put
are
some of
things
the
that
things inside fridge.
you see, there are things that couple, up to now, I still buy with my wife. I still eat with my wife. If I want to eat, I want to see her with me, so we eat together. These are things that energizes the base of the marriage and keep the marriage strong, strong and strong. And there are little things that couples are not doing that are destroying the foundations of that. So I will urge every couple here to go back to the very go back to your first love. When you met your wife, when you met your husband, the things we're doing together. If you want to see the happiness of your marriage, go back again and start doing those things. I'm telling you, it works like a magic. It works like magic. And to bring the happiness back into the marriage. If failure to do them, it also
All
causes
right.
separation.
So thank you very much. Those that are joining us, if you have questions, you can just put your question. If you have any question, this program is going to be coming your way from time to time. We will be discussing about marriage, your work life, and I mean, as a Christian, how to balance your work with your marriage. Some people, when they go home, they are more than a vampire. They are already exhausted because of work. And so we'll be giving you tips, just and gigs, and even keys to balance all this so your married life becomes successful. If you have any question, if you have something you want to also share, you can just put in the chat
Yes,
box. We will read it
their
out
questions
for
are very
all our
important.
viewers
The
I mean,
questions are
it's
very
just a
important.
discussion. This is just a
Yes,
discussion.
the
So you
questions
can
are very
contribute.
important. They should ask more questions. It helps us
Yes.
to be able to, move on with the questions.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
so you can put in your question. So, man of God and a counselor, I want to ask this. Can there be a love with two different visions?
Well, yes and no, because we are all not from the same. We are all not from the same background. We were all not raised from the same house and the same parents. So our visions may not be the same. But when we marry as couples, we need to find common grounds to blend our vision. Meaning that you should show interest in what I do and support me to grow. Meaning that I should show interest in what you are doing so I can help you to grow. But our visions are not the same. But the Bible says that, and the two shall become one. So even though I have my vision, you have your vision, the moment we marry, we should find common grounds to blend the vision. It is our supportive base, the support we give to our spouses, our partners. That shows that we are blending. I may be a banker, you may be a pharmacist. I may want to venture into farming. You may also you may, you may
Okay.
also want to you may also want to venture
Yes.
as married couples. This kind of blending, it comes, without working for, because we are married. We need to understand ourselves and support each other, because in the end, when we are able to make it, when we become successful, It's our, you understand? So whatever money we make, whatever strides we're able to make, it doesn't go anywhere. It comes back into the marriage and pushes us
All
ahead
right. So
into wherever we are going.
okay. So I wanted to say from what you are saying or from what you are telling us, so far as I am having my vision and you are having your vision, when we marry, we must, find a way to put the two together. Whether I am having a vision of becoming a farmer and you are having a vision of becoming a nurse or a doctor or a businessman, if I am getting you well, there must be a way to blend the two together so we all can work. So after we are married and so we are not getting that blend, what do we do?
No, you see, when the foundation of every marriage is weak, okay, when the foundation of every marriage is weak, some of these things you struggle with. It's because to be able to blend visions, it comes automatically. You don't need to, struggle with it. It happens just like that. So all begins from the foundation of the marriage. How two of you, your relationship has been so far. Okay, how your relationship has been so far. If your relationship has been so good, it grows continuously, it gets better over the time. Bringing in or I mean putting together various visions, you don't struggle. You don't struggle. There are things that happens in marriage that you should not struggle. It happens automatically because we are one and the two shall become one. Two shall become one. So if couples are unable to blend their visions together, they start from the foundation, they start from the roots. Something has destroyed that trust. Something has destroyed that trust. And when that trust is destroyed, it becomes difficult for me to leave my visions in your hands. And you see, when trust is
Okay.
not there from the beginning, you, the man, you begin to speak ill of my vision. Oh, it will not work. Oh, it's not good. Don't do it. Then the woman will say, oh, this one is not nice. Yeah, I don't like it because trust is broken. But when trust is there in the marriage, the moment a vision crops up, you will say, oh, yes, it's good. Let's give it a try. The man will say, oh, it's good. I'll support you. Let's try. Let's invest and see how things will go. So it depends. It starts from the foundation. I'll urge couples to be able to work on their foundations, work on their relationships, because if that is not good, it affects everything that they bring on board. That will help their marriage to grow.